What's up, people? It's your girl here, Beatrice. We are here to keep you entertained on Vipaji 254. We have a lot lined up for you, but before that, make sure you follow us on our Instagram at GBS TV Kenya. Follow us also on our YouTube channel, GBS TV Kenya. Keep your comments coming at SMS line 21144. So we have a lot lined up for you. We have our guest poet here with us today. So I'll start with my far right. You introduce your name to us, and maybe you could tell us what kind of poetry you do, and also.
So, naitwa Joshua Poet. I'm a student Masai Mara University. Mi ni poet na writer, pia spoken word performing artist. Yeah.
Thank you.
So my name is Fedi Poet. I do some kind of poetry that is fused with music. I also write, but mostly I'm a performing artist. I'm not a writing artist. I mostly perform on stages, yes.
Okay, Joshua, why don't you kick off this stage for us with one of your poems?
Okay, fine. So no man is perfect. Yeah. In most cases, a blameless person is a lame person because he or she can't be able to stand a chance of doing wrong. So love is crazy. Sexuality is complicated. These days we have complicated sexuality. We learn about it from computers. So is it enough to say that sexuality has been computerized? Of course, yes, because you have vibrators and some others. So God created Eve for Adam. Adam called her woman. She came from a man. She was his wife. So tell me, why did you decide to lose your tightness to a dildo? Why did you decide to have a broken voice in the house just like yours? So tell me. So it began from the north with kisses and whispers. Hello Suri, una sauti tamu, una sexy eyes. Without your knowledge, lady, this was your first class, and you graduated with a first class honors to the south, where she let you access other islands. So because she was your current, you became a switch, and she could switch you on always. She could pull your feelings like a spring, and also fluids splash like springs of water. If only she had the power to switch you off, lady, you could get beautiful offsprings. But now the finger game can only produce finger springs. Funny world. The church stands rooted with the log in its eyes, yet it sees the beams in our own eyes. The church is a courtroom, and the judges are ignorant. Oops, no. Hypocrites, where the Baba Kanisa and Mama Kanisa of the same gender. Not funny though, sad. So, the beauty meant to attract our brothers is now attracting our sisters. The handsomeness meant to attract our sisters is now attracting our brothers. Confusion? No. The fact, the society we're living in. So tell me, the head of a family is the father, a man of course. What about when two men make up a family? So tell me, the companion of a man is the wife, a woman of course. What about when two women make up a family? So tell me, though no man is perfect, in most cases a blameless person is a lame person because he or she can't be able to stand a chance of doing wrong. And a blameless man is a lame man because he can't be able to stand a chance of doing wrong. A blameless woman is a lame woman because she can't be able to stand a chance of doing wrong. Joshua Poet.
That's how we say thumbs up. Now we're going to have you as our next performance.
See, every Kenyan ana try to mind their own business, but now see ati hatuna akili, you can stop being nosy. Keep a nose to yourself, corona is close. So contract hutapona. Siniachwa nikishona pua, cause maybe itacha the rich and the poor. What happened inashtua kuliko ukimwi, ama maybe atuumwi ni deni ya China inatuhound at our doors. Pause. But pain siupitia. Hatuwezi understand you. Maybe the tears we cry are not tears anymore. Machozi si ulia, si machozi anymore. si writers hutumia pen na ink kuandika kwa hizi vitabu, but mi hutumia pen na damu kuandika kwa hizi vitabu, cause maybe what I got ita sink. Na si basi wengi hutumia pen na ink wakiandika kwa hizi vitabu, but mi hutumia pen na damu nikiandika kwa hizi vitabu, cause maybe hizi vitabu zinaweza nibukia freedom kutoka pain mi upitia, cause maybe the tears I cry are not tears anymore. Machozi mi ulia si machozi anymore. Don't ask me why every time when I cry, yes, when I cry, I decide to use a paper. Cause maybe I have the right to tear it down, cause maybe it cannot feel what I go through in the inside. Jesus wept, ndo maana maybe Bible inaitwa Biblia. Sikia, atakuja kama mwizi, ndo maana maybe walichagua mwizi over him, lakini si yeye hakumind, bado waliwakufia na kuwamalizia fia. Eloi Eloi lama sabakithani, sahani ilisaviwa na blood na machozi, si alitry kulia lakini throat ilikauka kama kikohozi. My Lord, take away this cup of suffering from me, alitry kulia, cause maybe the tears we cry are not tears anymore. Machozi si ulia, si machozi anymore. Don't ask me why. When I walk up to a mirror, yes, when I walk up to a mirror, I want to smash this mirror, because it shows me my worst fears. Na si heri machozi yangu ingekuwa na macho iweze kuona the reason mi ulia, na si bado ingeweza ku understand the reason mi ulia, ningelia. Yes, heri machozi yangu ingekuwa maziwa, watu wanywe, wapike chai na coffee, wajue vile life imenipiga makofi, stand innovation na makofi ndio mimi pata kutoka kwa hii machozi ya pain mimi upitia. Sikia, ningelia nijaze Indian Ocean. No, yangu ingekuwa China and Ocean, juu niko na deni ya chai na mandazi kwa madhe, na ningeambia vile dreams zangu ziunipiga ridhe. Because I forgot to tell you that the dreams we got are strong enough to break down our beds, but they can't be held in our heads. Because the tears we cry are not tears anymore. Machozi si ulia, si machozi anymore. Na si madhe aliambia mtoi tukule chapo one last time to starve to death. Na si bado single mother aliambia watoi wake dad ako US, lakini hakuwa na strength ya kuconfess awaambie dad ako with us juu alipass, yani US us, yani ako with us US us, lakini hakuwa na strength ya kufungua roho fast awaambie dad ako with us. Na si father anataka kudai fast juu anaogopa watoi wake watamua fast juu inheritance, the pains you pitia. Na si tungekuwa na nguvu tungeweza kukanda hii pains you pitia kiwakanda. We stand together juu dreams zetu za 5 star ziu tudanganya zibaki kwa kibanda. Cause maybe the tears you cry are not tears anymore. Machozi si ulia, si machozi anymore. Dear Lord, please be the one to wipe up the tears we cry, cause maybe the tears we cry are not tears anymore. Machozi si ulia, si machozi anymore. Fedi.
Maybe the tears we cry are not tears anymore. I feel inspired so much. Yani na feel tu hata mimi nimekuwa poet sana. So Ferdinand, nimesikia umetaja corona mahali. And it's so current na uko na lines mingi. So what inspired you to talk about corona in such a way?
So actually corona, I wrote it before the story about corona, because before it entered Kenya, because I was touched about, I love my country, literally I love my country, so I was worried and I decided to write about it, the current stories that are running about corona. So actually I decided to write about it. Slowly by slowly I wrote about it. Then going on to the piece is just about the pain we go through, yani as Kenyans. You can understand how people go through a lot, yani like literally many Kenyans kasa hii niko kwa mat and unapata everyone is just afraid, like you're afraid that mtu anaweza kohoa and you get it. So it's just like you all feel the pain, but we all feel with the pain. So like you ask yourself why the tears we cry maybe are not even tears. They're not even tears, maybe they're just the pain we go through. But simply by the end of the piece I said, dear Lord, please be the one to wipe up our tears.
You got lines. That is what we call talent. And also maybe you don't mind telling us what are your type of poems? What kind of poems do you do?
So I do poetry that maybe I do spoken word poetry. And at times I love doing my spoken word poetry in a way that I can fuse it with music. That's how I try to do my spoken word poetry. I also sing. I sing not so much, but I sing at some times. So I fuse my poetry with my music in a way so that they can blend and give the message. Maybe I don't have, I never had a song for that piece, but in my other pieces I have very many songs that I fuse with my music.
Wow. So Josh, so would you like to tell us what inspires you to write your poems?
Okay. Naweza sema piece zangu mimi hufanya piece inspiration as in vitu ka vijana wa vitu upitie. Hiyo piece nimefanya nilikosa kitu naweza iita. Juu nikiita mambo nilikuwa niite sexuality complications, lakini nikaona though ni mambo na homosexuality and straight what yeah. So lakini basically mi hufanya zile pieces vijana wata relate. Pia mi hufanya timeless pieces. Kama kuna kwa channel yangu Jushu Poet YouTube, kuna moja inaitwa African Kid. It's a timeless piece. Kila mtu anaweza sikiza, mzazi, watoto, walimu, everybody. So mi hupenda kufanya zile pieces watu wata relate. Iwe ni ya Kizungu, iwe ni ya Kiswahili.
Yeah, nice. So I guess you guys have come from places. Kuna wase umetoka huko kwenye umetoka kuna talanta. So mnaweza wangutia?
Tunaweza shout out. So manze mi ni student Masai Mara University. Tunakuanga na poetry art Masai Mara. Big up sana. Hao wase wamefanya to grow. Si mi na best yangu hapa hivi. Tunakuwa na hangouts kila Sunday. Big up tu sana. Yeah.
Big up Mara Poetry, Masai Mara University. It's a big poetry club, and also all poets around the world. As in, poetry is growing and poetry is coming for you. Poetry is coming to lift you. So I'll big up all poets in the country, all poets everywhere in the whole world. Na mostly Mara Poetry.
Wow. So Fenna, do you like to give us another piece?
Yes, I have one more piece. So, ushaijuliza mbona uzuri na ubaya zitangamani toka zamani? But through this, ule malaya unadharaa kwa destiny kuimba kwa than ule lawyer kwa court. Through this, mama aliabort mtoto wake mmoja ubaya akabaki kujifungua mtoto wake mwingine uzuri. So ubaya alibaki kuwa laya, but the thing is, ubaya has been fighting to seek the light, but you have no sight, you cannot see the fight. When they made cocaine, it was destined to free the pain in patients. But what happened when the patients were out and they were impatient? So the cocaine, the same cocaine, has slain the minds of many in addiction. The same cocaine that was meant to free the pain in patients has now slain the minds of many in addiction. So, I ask a question. What is the difference between two people? One who spends his Sunday in a bar. So ni saa 7 asubuhi, clock haipungui kumpeleka haraka, lock haifungui, and so he decides to open the lock. And another who spends his Sunday in a church. And before I decide to touch you with the truth, when Jesus was nailed to a cross, he was nailed across two thieves, and one of the thieves told him, Jesus, when you get to heaven, please, Jesus, when you get to heaven, please remember me. And Jesus told him, listen to me, son. When I get to heaven, you'll be among the team that will be celebrating with me. So the difference between the two is their heart. Because I've seen the best of people in tattoos, loose bands, blunts that have turned sharp on their lips. And I've seen the worst of people in crosses, rosaries, who claim salaries for hiding behind church doors and their righteousness. When Jesus came, he came for the sinners like us. And they blamed him for associating with sinners, for they called themselves Pharisees, for they thought that they were far and they could see, and they never associated themselves with sinners. And so, what is the need of judging your brother or sister because he's different than you are? What is the need of judging your sister because he's different than you are? And I always ask myself a question. Why was I born in a generation where my looks give me a certain look? Because I'm dark, they think that I'm a thief. That the locks on my head are a sign of locked dreams in my mind. Why don't you find out that the dark face is maybe bright in the inside? Why don't you find out that maybe the locks on my head are a sign of open dreams in my mind? Why don't you find out? I ask myself a question. Why was I born in a nation where my tribe has subscribed me to a certain character? Ati, because I'm a Kalenjin, theft is in my gene. Because I'm a Kikuyu, huyu anapenda pesa. Why do we have to blame our brothers because they are different than we are? Why do we have to blame our sisters because they are different than we are? I don't understand. Remember, when the Jew was beaten up and left half dead by the corners of the road, 2 priests left him to die, but only a local Samaritan gave him the eye. So listen, every dark has its light and every light has its dark. So don't judge your brother because he is different than you are. Don't judge your sister because he's different than you are. Don't judge anyone because we are all equal in God's eye. Usimlaumu nduguye because we are all equal in God's eye. Fedi.
Josh, give us another one.
So I fell for a lady I could never have. I could not stand it. The fact that she never gave me a chance to stand a chance of owning her still hits me hard. She had driven me crazy and I guess she must have a driving license. Shida ni speed yake, shida ni speed yake. Speed yake ndo linifanya nisare, tukakuwa tuzi kwa uniform. She must be conversant with the speedometer. Juu vile yeye alikuwa verbal Kipchoge, alitoa maneno na 180 km per hour. So msupa, kwake nilijiona salama, though sikuwa sure tutaball pamoja, lakini nilimtrust. So nilimpeleka hata gym, akatetami, na ndoto yangu ilikuwa ya kujenga flat. Nilibaya hata high heels, ndio pamoja tupande easy high heels. I bought her Rolex for a wrist, ndio asiwai Rolex wake. Lakini msupa alitoweka. So msupa, umenichanganya hadi naona giza. Niangazie nipate mwangaza. Msupa, macho yake ilinimtempt kumpea za macho. Eyebrows zilinifanya nikuwe high bro. Boy child umeweza, sura iko fiti, though sioni kaa tunaweza share the same chapter na wewe. Coffee face, yani msupa utanifanyia tu hivi. Welcome to my jungle, country cuddle. I'm single, country mingle. Msupa, miss your gopi diabetes, so unaweza niita tu sweetheart, hane pia stakata. Boy child, this is too much, can't you just march out of my circle? Yani utanifanyia tu hivi. Ona, we can talk. Ona, let's talk. Ona, hata kama si leo, kesho. Jeshu.
That is very, 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 very emotional. So, Joshua, does this girl exist? The girl you fell for, the girl you could never have?
Ni fantasy.
Real. Then you must be having a very, very, very wild fantasy. However, hata mimi nimeona huyo msichana hapana. If you can make these lines for fantasy, na akiweza kuwa
inaweza kuwa moto sana.
With no doubt. So that was pretty awesome. Ferdinand, Nimesikia kwa poem zako zote you have a certain kind of emotion, like you're putting out your heart. You're like you are giving it your all. Then what is that? What's your secret?
I literally try to make everyone feel what I got, because in that piece about judging, you know, you're like, anyone may look at you and they say umse anakaa mwizi, as in, and they don't understand the difference between if I have locks on my head, it's a sign of open dreams in my mind. Maybe I'm different. You're just judging me for who I'm not. So that's why nikaandika your piece, because you know, poetry is about changing lives. Yani, that's what I know. Poetry is about changing everyone out there. So I wanted to make and open anyone out there who thinks that because they look different, people will judge them. No, I want you not to judge your brother or sister because he's different than you are. We should live in a society where we are good to each other. We are not judging our brothers and sisters like how the Pharisees were judging because he thought that they were righteous in the inside. That's different, yani. That's how mi open two pieces zangu zikwe changing, as in being a change maker with my poetry and my music.
So Bernard, tunaonanga wase wengi wakitoa like poems, they have their own basic person that they want to address. So wewe unatakanga kuaddress nani? Ni mayouths, ni wazae, ama ni kila msee? So who are the people that you are directing your poems to?
I try to address everyone out there, and mostly I would address the youths, but mostly my pieces, I write my pieces to address everyone out there. That's who I literally try to address.
Yeah. Josh. So poems zako una address nani?
So actually Jumini kijana, actually naweza sema mi upenda poems zangu zifikie mavijana, lakini though kuna secret moja kwa poetry. Whenever unaandika piece unafaa kuwa na targeted audience, na unafaa